Hey guys, Max here in my home office. Gonna do another post about a Sam's Club cup. Previously I'd done a post called Features Don't Exist, Only Benefits or something of that nature, where I had bought a Sam's Club cup to fill an icy because I love me the icy. And it had a stupid saying on it like this cup weighs 65% less than a normal cup. And I'm like, what is that? Is that feature? Is that a benefit? Anyways, I went on a rant about that. But anyways, I went to Sam's Club, got a new icy, and the saying on it was different. And I might say it is brilliant. So reading it, and I'll put it down below as well, it's, when choosing a foam cup over paper or plastic, we consider the environmental impact of raw materials, manufacturing, shipping, and disposal. We believe we have made the most responsible decision, but we are in search for a better alternative. If you have a viable alternative option with a smaller environmental footprint, please email your idea to blah 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 samsclub.com. Together we can create a more sustainable Sam's Club. Learn more at this link. Brilliant marketing, especially from a psychological and sociological standpoint. So let me break this down, or why I'm reading to you crap that's on a Sam's Club cup. It really all boils down to how we can convince people to think how we want to think or to act how we want to act. We do it in when I was in that previous video about features and benefits, I kind of talked about how people logically think about things. They don't care that they have a login page. They want to know that their information is safe and secure. A benefit. But how do we convince people into thinking that they need this particular feature or benefit? And this type of verbiage is beautifully architected from a marketing standpoint of a number of things. So let's say that I'm trying to convince you that you should really buy into this feature or whatnot, that I'm pitching to you that, hey, we should really use continuous integration or testing or something in your organization. There's a couple of core fundamental cornerstones here that this verbiage really breaks down in a very small, terse message. One is, it really shows that it's an informed decision that they're making. They've broken down all of the little pieces of it and said, we looked at, a disposal footprint, and we looked at a manufacturing footprint, and we looked at this and this and this, and hey, we have a really informed decision that we've came to a conclusion. The other thing that they did is that they provided value. They're actually providing value in terms of information to you, saying, hey, look at all this information, look at all this data, and on top of it, it's benefiting you for a cleaner environment. And then the third part of it is they give them an alternative for a feedback loop. They say, hey, if you have a better idea, we're all ears. But just buyer beware, you're going to go up against competition of a highly informed decision. So it's either bring your game or don't. You can't come with, oh, I think this, or this is the way we've always done it. So the point is that if you want to convince people to do things your way, or to get that continuous integration or testing or whatever in your organization, really just follow those cornerstones of bring the guns in terms of information, and put it in a way such that is palatable, and then gives them the option for feedback. Even if you have to compromise for a small amount of time, just have a small amount of their feedback or information go into the process or something of that nature, such that you can win the overall war and lose a small battle. Say, oh, I think we should use NUnit, and they go, oh, we should really use the MS test. Whatever. Let then that decision come through, or let the cons and whatnot of that decision show their face as they go, and you can then eventually win that battle as well. So, sorry for a small bit of rambling. I still don't like Sam's Club. I still don't like their styrofoam cups, but at least they got some brilliant marketers on this. Next time.